Have you ever thought that something as simple as how you shower could directly affect how long you live? Most people focus on diet, exercise, and sleep when it comes to staying healthy. But there's a hidden part of your daily routine that could quietly be making or breaking your health hygiene. And not just any hygiene. We're talking about specific areas of your body that often go unnoticed but play a powerful role in protecting you from illness, inflammation, and even age-related diseases. In today's video, we're revealing 5 surprisingly critical parts of your body that need daily cleaning. Skipping any of these can lead to long-term consequences, especially as we age and our immune systems change. But don't worry, these aren't difficult changes. In fact, just a few mindful tweaks to your daily hygiene routine could help you feel better, move easier, and stay healthier for years to come. So grab a notepad or just sit back and listen. Some of these might surprise you, and all of them could change the way you think about your health. You probably don't give your belly button much thought. It's just there, a small dent in your stomach that you rinse over when you shower. But what if I told you this forgotten little spot could be harboring hundreds of types of bacteria, some of which may be quietly threatening your health? Your belly button is a dark, moist, and enclosed area. Basically the perfect place for bacteria, sweat, and dead skin cells to build up. And because it's so easy to overlook, it can quickly become one of the dirtiest places on your body. For people with deeper navels or a little extra weight, the risk is even higher. Fungi and bacteria love areas that stay warm and damp. Left unchecked, this can lead to redness, irritation, strange odors, and even infections that require medical treatment. Let's take a real-life example. Nancy, a 70-year-old grandmother of 4, always considered herself fairly clean. She showered every day, used soap, and felt fine. But over time, she started noticing a musty smell and occasional redness near her belly button. It wasn't painful, just off. Her doctor asked her a simple question: do you ever actually wash inside your belly button? That's when it hit her. She had never really paid attention to it. She started gently cleaning the area each morning using a cotton swab dipped warm, soapy water. Within days, the odor disappeared. The redness faded. And surprisingly, she even reported feeling cleaner overall. Like her body was more refreshed. So, how should you clean your belly button? It's easier than you think. Use a soft cloth, a cotton pad, or a swab with warm water and a bit of mild soap. Be gentle. You don't want to irritate the skin. After washing, make sure to completely dry the area, especially if your navel is deep. Moisture left behind can invite bacterial or fungal growth all over again. If you've ever noticed a strange smell coming from your midsection, or occasional itching around your navel, it could be a sign that your belly button needs some attention. And if you're prone to yeast infections or have diabetes, proper cleaning becomes even more critical. The truth is, this small act of hygiene takes less than a minute. But the benefits can be far-reaching, from preventing infections to simply feeling fresher throughout the day. Cleaning your belly button isn't just about cleanliness. It's about taking ownership of your well-being. So the next time you're in the shower, don't forget this little spot. It may be small, but it speaks volumes about how much you care for your body. Your face is the most visible part of your body. And yet, it's also one of the most exposed to pollutants, germs, and airborne bacteria. Every time you step outside, touch your face, or even breathe, you're inviting tiny particles to settle onto your skin. But while many people think of face washing as purely cosmetic, the truth is it's a frontline defense for your overall health. Your nose, mouth, and eyes are key entry points for viruses and bacteria. These are the gates to your respiratory system, and keeping them clean can help prevent far more than just pimples. Think eye infections, sinus problems, or even recurring colds. It's all connected to how well you take care of the skin and spaces around these sensitive areas. Take Susan, a 68-year-old retired librarian. For most of her life, she believed splashing her face with water in the morning was enough. But over time, she began experiencing constant watery eyes, mild sinus headaches, and skin irritation. Her dermatologist suggested a simple routine: use a gentle facial cleanser with warm water, especially around the eyelids and nostrils. The result, Susan reported not only clearer skin, but fewer sinus issues and less eye discomfort within weeks. Why does this work? Because tiny bacteria collect on your lashes, lids, and the folds around your nose. If left alone, these germs travel, causing conjunctivitis, clogged tear ducts, or even nasal inflammation. And for older adults, the risk increases because the skin becomes thinner and more reactive with age. But here's the catch: too much cleaning can be just as bad. Many people use harsh soaps or scrub aggressively, hoping to feel that squeaky clean effect. But doing so strips away your skin's natural protective barrier, making it more vulnerable to dryness, irritation, and even infection. Instead, a gentle touch is key. Think of it as supporting your skin, not scrubbing it into submission. For best results, wash your face twice a day using lukewarm water and a mild, non-fragranced cleanser. Focus on the T-zone forehead, nose, and chin, around the eyes, and especially the nostrils. Pat dry with a clean towel, and if you wear glasses or use eye drops, be extra mindful of residue buildup around the bridge of your nose and under the eyes. If you've been feeling more congested lately, rubbing your eyes often, or seeing more blemishes than usual, don't just blame the weather. Look in the mirror and ask, am I really cleaning my face the right way? Your face is your front line to the outside world. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. When you think about your underarms, chances are your first thought is body odor. And while that's a valid concern, there's a much bigger story hiding under your arms. One that involves bacteria, inflammation, and even your immune system. Your armpits are home to numerous sweat glands, especially apocrine glands, which become active during stress, heat, or hormonal changes. On their own, sweat is odorless. But when it interacts with the bacteria that naturally live on your skin, that's when the smell begins. Over time, without proper hygiene, this area becomes a hotspot for irritation, clogged pores, and infections. Let's talk about David, a 74-year-old retired truck driver. For decades, his routine was simple: slap on some deodorant in the morning and go. But as he aged, he began experiencing soreness under his arms, red patches, and a persistent rash. He assumed it was just sensitive skin, until a nurse explained that applying deodorant without washing first can trap bacteria and worsen irritation. David changed his routine to wash thoroughly with mild soap and warm water before applying any product. Within weeks, the discomfort faded, and for the first time in years, his underarms felt fresh and pain-free. What makes the armpit area so sensitive is its anatomy. It's dark, moist, and often covered by tight clothing, creating an ideal environment for microbial growth. When sweat and dead skin accumulate, pores can clog, leading to abscesses or conditions like hidradenitis suppurativa, a painful skin disease where lumps form under the skin and can rupture. For older adults, who may have slower healing or more delicate skin, this risk becomes even greater. Another common misconception is that deodorant is hygiene. It's not. Deodorants and antiperspirants help control odor and moisture, but don't remove the buildup of bacteria or dead skin. In fact, applying them to unwashed skin may lock in bacteria and irritants, creating an even worse environment over time. So what should you do? Make it a habit to wash your armpits thoroughly every day. Use a gentle soap, not too harsh, especially if your skin is sensitive, and warm water. Wash the area using circular motions with a soft cloth or your hand, and be sure to rinse well and dry completely before putting on deodorant. And if you're physically active, consider washing more than once a day or using cleansing wipes between showers. If you've been dealing with persistent odor, skin irritation, or underarm discomfort, it may not be your deodorant. It could be your hygiene. A few mindful minutes each day can prevent weeks of discomfort down the road. Clean underarms aren't just about smelling nice. They're about staying healthy, preventing infection, and feeling confident in your own skin. Literally, your feet do more than carry you from place to place. They are the unsung heroes of your daily life. Yet for many of us, they're also the most neglected part of our hygiene routine. A quick rinse in the shower. That's often the most attention they get. But as we age, overlooking foot care can have serious consequences for our mobility, comfort, and overall health. Let's consider George, a 75-year-old retired mechanic who spent most of his life on his feet. In his later years, he began experiencing soreness, thickened toenails, and small cuts that wouldn't heal properly. He thought it was just part of getting older. But during a routine checkup, his doctor emphasized the importance of daily foot hygiene. George took the advice seriously, washing his feet thoroughly each day, paying attention to the skin between his toes, and making sure they were completely dry before putting on socks. Within a few weeks, the soreness reduced, and even his balance improved. So what makes feet so prone to problems? The answer lies in their design. Feet are often enclosed in shoes for most of the day, creating a warm, moist environment where bacteria and fungi thrive. As circulation slows with age and skin becomes thinner, this environment becomes even more vulnerable to infections, ulcers, and even nerve damage. Symptoms like cracked heels, itchy skin, and persistent odor aren't just cosmetic. They're warning signs. Athlete's foot, fungal toenail infections, and bacterial skin conditions often start with poor hygiene and can quickly escalate if ignored. And for individuals with diabetes, even a minor foot issue can turn into a serious complication if not treated early. The good news: prevention is simple. Use warm, soapy water and a soft brush or cloth to gently scrub your feet daily. Don't forget the soles and especially the spaces between your toes, where moisture often lingers. After washing, dry thoroughly, paying close attention to those same tight spaces. If your skin is prone to dryness or cracking, apply a gentle moisturizer. But skip the area between the toes to avoid trapping moisture. If you notice changes in the color of your toenails, increased sensitivity, or unusual pain, don't ignore them. Your feet can be early messengers of broader health issues like poor circulation or neuropathy. Regular self-checks are just as important as cleaning. Healthy feet are not just about comfort, they're about independence. They keep you walking, balanced, and active, so give them the daily care they deserve. You may not always see the results immediately, but your body will thank you with every steady step you take. You use your hands for everything, from opening doors and preparing meals to scrolling your phone and greeting others. But because they touch so much, they also collect an astonishing amount of bacteria, viruses, and allergens throughout the day. And yet, hand hygiene remains one of the most underestimated factors in maintaining strong immunity and avoiding illness, especially as we age. Let's talk about Jack, a 72-year-old retired teacher. He always thought washing his hands before meals was good enough. But he still found himself catching colds more frequently and feeling fatigued. After a conversation with his physician, he began taking hand washing more seriously, cleaning his hands after touching public surfaces, handling groceries, and even after petting his dog. The difference was remarkable: fewer sick, more energy, and even reduced allergy symptoms. The truth is, your hands are the gateway to your body. Every time you rub your eyes, scratch your nose, or eat with your fingers, you are potentially transferring germs directly into your system. Studies show that proper hand washing can significantly reduce the risk of colds, the flu, stomach viruses, and more serious illnesses like pneumonia and hepatitis A. But here's the problem. Most people think they're washing their hands properly, when in reality, they're just going through the motions. A quick rinse under cold water or a swipe of hand sanitizer isn't enough. To effectively eliminate harmful microbes, you need to scrub your hands with soap and warm water for at least 20 seconds. That means cleaning not just your palms but also the backs of your hands, between your fingers, under your nails, and around your wrists. For older adults, maintaining hand hygiene becomes even more critical. The immune system weakens with age, making it harder to fight off infections that might have once been minor. Something as simple as washing your hands regularly can dramatically reduce the chances of picking up a virus or spreading it to loved ones. And don't forget about aftercare. Dry your hands completely with a clean towel. Damp hands attract germs more easily. If your skin becomes dry or cracked, use a gentle hand lotion to protect the skin barrier. Healthy skin isn't just comfortable, it's your body's natural armor against the outside world. If you've ever found yourself feeling off, more than usual, mild stomach issues, sneezing fits, or unexplained fatigue, it might be worth looking at how often hours and how well you wash your hands. It's one of the smallest acts of self-care with one of the biggest returns. Your hands are powerful tools. Treat them with care, and they'll continue to protect you for years to come. So there you have it, 5 body parts you might overlook, but that play a huge role in your long-term health: your belly button, face, underarms, feet, and hands. Each one may seem minor on its own, but together, they form a powerful barrier that helps protect your body from infections, inflammation, and even chronic illness. As we grow older, the way our bodies respond to germs and healing shifts. Our skin becomes thinner, our immune system slows down, and small issues can turn into bigger problems if we don't stay ahead of them. But the good news: you don't need complicated routines or expensive products. Just a few extra minutes each day spent with intention can make a lasting difference. Think of it this way: daily hygiene isn't just about staying clean. It's about staying independent, comfortable, and vibrant as you age. Whether it's gently washing between your toes, giving your belly button a little attention, or making sure your hands are truly clean, these small choices add up over time. So ask yourself, which of these areas have you been skipping? And which one are you ready to pay more attention to starting today? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share your favorite takeaway from this video. Or let us know what new habit you're planning to start. Your story might inspire someone else to take better care of themselves too. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend. Let's keep growing healthier together.